Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us is a Panasonic RF-2400D, and I perform a daytime medium wave band scan. First I'll go over features, second I'll do a size comparison, and third I'll start cruising the daytime band. So let's check it out, the Panasonic RF-2400D. Now it's been about 4 years since I made a video with this radio, and I figured it's time to do some more. So features, we'll look at the left hand side. We have an AC input, which is nice if you don't want to run batteries. They do include the cord, amazing. You can find this radio on Amazon for $28. I'll have links below. If you like it, support the channel. You guys rock. Definitely able to keep the channel rolling along. Definitely a cool radio. So right in the front, metal speaker grill with a 4-inch speaker. Big old sound coming out of there. Over here we have a tuning LED. It turns red when we're in tune. With band select switch, it's showing off right now. We can turn it to FM. So it goes here. And AM. So we'll turn off for now. Our dial is pretty basic, FM on the left, AM on the right. As you can see, it tunes vertical and starts bottom here, going all the way up. AM is 530 to 1710. Of course, FM is 88 to 108. The D does stand for DSP, if you're wondering. Some people ask. They had models without the D, which is all analog, which is pretty cool. I saw one of those all analog ones in a MacGyver, or the new MacGyver show, and he was taking it apart and doing something with it, but it was an analog one. It was cool without the D. So neat. It made the movies. You see these a lot in the movies. Definitely, and I found them too. So yeah, Psych, I think it was in Psych. It was also in one of these Adam Sandler movies. Yeah, hilarious. So yeah, as you tune, you can see it gets a nice bright orange indicator and a log scale there. Nice. So yeah, tuning knob here on the right is fairly easy to use. And then of course we have volume control and earphone jack. Now pay attention to that earphone. Earphone stands for single ear only, left channel. So break out the earphone, single ear. Built-in handle, beautiful. FM antenna. This extends out to 23.5 inches. And I think, nope, doesn't pivot. It's locked. So no pivoting, just straight up and down. So there you are. Simple setup there. Flipping it to the back side of the radio, we can look at some information there on the sticker. 2-band receiver. There you go. Do not open. Might zap yourself. We have a battery door. There's 4 AA's behind there. There's the configuration, if you're wondering how they're set up. So there's the polarity. Boom. Done. And you got this cool grips. I really like this. It's like a game controller almost. So you can like grip your radio so nobody can take it away from you. I think that's neat though. I like those grips. Pretty awesome. And on the bottom, it's just got some feet there to keep it stable so it can stand. You know, for the video, I always lay it flat, but you get the idea. Awesome. And internal, there is a 4-inch ferrite antenna. I think it's somewhere right about here. Wound very nicely. So pretty substantial antenna. Hopefully we get some good reception in today's daytime band scan. So let's do a size comparison real quick. We have CC Pocket showing the time, 11:11 a.m. That's Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. We are, I think, July 31st. So you might be watching this 2 months, 4 months later, who knows, whenever I release this. But yeah, gives you an idea what time of the year I'm doing this. So summertime. And that's CC Pocket for size. Okay, and then of course, for the band, if we get lost, we can check where we're at with the CC Skywave. It's a pretty potent little receiver. Loving that. And of course, if you don't have those items, we always have the deck of cards. And you can guess who that is, right? You know who that is by now? Iron Man. You said it. The invincible Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. I love that. He loves Panasonics from China land, I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't know. It probably is China, right? Do we see a Chinese sticker? Hold on. I gotta go look at that sticker again. Does it say made in China? Where does it say where it's made? Fabrique? Oh, Indonesia. Whoa. Okay, so I'm glad I looked at that again, because you guys would have been like, it's not China, Todderbert. It's Indonesia. Okay. Start that over. He loves radios from Indonesia. I'm Iron Man. That's funny. Get with the plan. Get a Panasonic, man. Silly is as a silly does. That's me. All right. Let's turn it on. So, click the little switch here. AM, at the bottom of the band. Volume control. I'll be going up and down so I can talk about the stations I find. First station is going to be to the north. So I'm just going to kind of turn the radio, tune it.
Like this is just another, way.
Goes out of tune here. So yeah, you'll see me turning the radio to tune in stations. Like I said, that ferrite's right here. So you want to turn it to that direction.
Especially, the top 1% that matches the universe by dividing us based on...
Nice tuning light comes on. Decent audio. It's pretty flat on AM, and it's actually kind of nice to listen to on AM.
Distract from the fact of the disparity that has occurred at but when it comes to like the wage gap.
To believe anything.
So here's 560 WIND, Chicago. The last station was 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin.
And believe anything. That is frightening.
Curator of anthropology at the Illinois State Museum's Research and Collection Center. We're talking about the return
580
of artifacts that have been
AM,
inappropriately taken, stolen, you might say, over the years.
WILL, Urbana, Illinois. It's NPR station, 150 miles south.
From Kenya, and they are called the Gongo, sort of analogous to what you might have as a tombstone, although not necessarily marking a grave, as we were saying. So,
interesting topic. So I think this is 590 WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, 140 miles to the east. Pretty good grab. Let's see if we can find it with the Skywave. Okay, it is picking it up, but barely. This is definitely has more pulling power. I imagine it would. Cool. Gonna go slow.
When you give schools the resources to specifically address bullying and its consequences, behavioral issues, then you can flip the switch. Doesn't happen enough.
So it missed 600, but it jumped to 620. This is WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This is Peter from the River West. This bullying has gotten so much out of control, and it doesn't help when our ex-leader used to bully everybody on certain things. There's certainly a political argument to make here. Whether you call Trump
the game, you build these super teams.
Through 4 and 14 and 44 pads each and every hour. I'm Ray Harris on the Black Information Network.
Okay, this is 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Shares and supports the mission of the Black Information Network.
Stretching from West 82nd to West. Struggling in high leverage stuff. They didn't have Boxburger because
670 The Score, WSCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs, local.
8th, 9th inning guys. So they kind of had to just try options and see kind of who would take it and run with it, and Advert's slider.
Say 2/3 of the way, I just think of things in football field, right? So football field's 300 feet. So go 2/3 of the way of a football field straight down. And then down there is a stone arch like a cave. And when you get to it, then you swim under the arch and through this little cave area. You pop up on the other side, and then you hustle back up to the top before you run out of oxygen. It's really dangerous.
Okay.
The woman who's the first woman ever to complete that.
720 WGN, Chicago.
It's just stunning. It's on Netflix, and the series is
little oops moments, James, that we all have when things happen in the parking lot or on the freeway or something like that.
Here's 750. This is WNDZ, Portage, Indiana. I believe relevant radio or Catholic radio.
It was thanks to this pastor that really educated me and got me into kind of a clear thinking about it. I didn't mean to cut you off, Jerry, but did that kind
nice
of
indicator
help
there.
a little more? Because remember, the demons...
Minutes coming in from the airport, 34 off the junction. You will see...
Seems pretty accurate on the low side of the band. 780 WBBM, Chicago.
On the Eisenhower, 40 in from I-90, 20 in from Mannheim. The outbound ride looks pretty good. Stevenson up...
They have old-time radio Monday through Friday at night, 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. If you can catch it.
Right here on WCPT AM 820. Call in and be heard as we focus.
Willow Springs, Illinois. They just gave the frequency and call letters.
Rick Smith Show, where working people come to talk. Weeknights, 8 to 10 p.m. right here on WCPT AM 820, home of Chicago's progressive talk.
Looking to purchase a new home? Then you need to call Team...
See, that's a rare thing. Progressive talk on AM radio band. Here we go. This thing's so sensitive. I love it. 860. Can't hover on the music. 860 is WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's 52 miles to the north, but cool thing about this is a low power station. I think it powers around 250 watts or 220 watts. It's right around there. So it's picking it up nicely. Move it here, of course, it goes out of tune. Now we're at 870. One click above. Now we could pick this up. Possibly it's 200 miles away. It's a hard one typically for most of my radios. I got a Terk Advantage Passive Loop. I'm going to see if I can't boost anything out of the static here. Sometimes you can, especially during the day. Evening it's a little bit more difficult. Might be something there, but I can't tell. I think I'm just catching a hint of it. Okay, we'll keep going. Keep that off the table. I have to keep that to the side. Next to me, off the table, so it doesn't interfere. We'll only use the Terk when I bring it up to the table.
Dan Bongino on 890 WLS. Listen to 890 WLS live with your... Just enable a skill. You can say Alexa.
So Chicago, Illinois. You got the call letters and frequency.
The smartphone app and search for WLS AM 890. After you've enabled a skill, it's easy to listen just by saying Alexa, open.
Cool.
The hospital for pneumonia, and I guess my question is because his underlying diagnosis was incurable, they said hospice. And
I'm going to check to see if this is 920 or 930. Let's just punch it in on the old Skywaver. Skywaver. So it missed it, so this must be 930. So let's see if we can't find that station. 920.
Because in the end we
tuning
did
back.
Hospice, and we could...
Because without this
teaching it, we feel that there is...
So it can't get 920.
are not back.
Sometimes with DSPs you have to do this back and forth.
It's a really important question.
Okay, so it's missing. It's latching on 930.
I've come to learn over the years just how particular each case is. It's extremely hard to have sort of overgeneralizations. But I think a few points just to draw out. The first of it, just the beauty of using a caregiver, for someone with dementia can be some of the most thankless
Sounds
kind
better
of
here.
caregiving, and therefore some
930's WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois, relevant radio.
It's the beauty of caring for somebody who is not able, frankly, to
Oh, there we go. Awesome music. 940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Yeah, I got in there. Sometimes it's hard. Like I couldn't get 920, but I got 940. Beautiful. Yeah.
good, clear communication, right? That the family is all involved, that people...
And right above it is 950 WNTD, Chicago, relevant radio, identical programming to 930 WBKM.
They maybe understand aspects that we don't, we who are not medical.
Director of the UW-Madison Spaceway, and Dean Regas, astronomer for the Cincinnati Observatory in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Quick tuning here, 970 WHA, Madison, Wisconsin.
The James Webb Telescope and some of the things that have been going on with it.
Right. Well, one of the most interesting things to me, they announced it just now this year, since the Webb went into full-scale operation, I guess. Yeah. And they, as part of that anniversary, the Webb team released a fascinating photo of a star-forming region. It would be the Webb is an infrared telescope, so it's important to realize it's looking at a different part of the spectrum than, say, the Hubble. And when you look in the infrared, you can actually see through a lot of structures, dust clouds, particularly in our galaxy and other galaxies, for that matter, that are normally opaque at optical.
James Webb, awesome telescope. If you guys don't know anything about it, look it up. It's cool they're talking about it. There's a lot on AM radio in my area. This is great.
They're these very young stars, protostars.
Yeah, I can peer through the clouds of dust to see these new solar systems being formed. Very cool. Nice.
No, what happened?
I'd sit there on the whole thing if I could.
Get out of there, Cap. What do you mean? He was
1000 WMVP Chicago, but I gotta get rolling. I'm kind of behind.
He got a beef.
Really?
He got a hot dog. It's coming in the
so
from
accuracy's going good.
Jeżeli nasza słuchaczka wyjechała z Polski mając ukończone
1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Że poprzednie 10 lat mieszka.
Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate yourself to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill,
1050 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs.
Okay, I mean, that might have been WTSO. Let me just check here, because you know how that goes. Good. Okay, jump to 1080 WNWI. Sounds way better here.
Minęła 11, 20.
Oakland, Illinois, 1080.
Corazones necesitados, aquellos corazones vacíos, aquellos
1110 WXCS, Chicago.
que andan en busca de la verdad.
Clay Travis, Buck Sexton Show. Appreciate all of you hanging out with us. We're talking about the big news today. Testifying.
WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 1130.
The Justice Department stepped all over itself over the weekend. I'm sure you saw this.
Congressman, I think it is true. And we're about to announce at the ACLJ tomorrow a really big initiative.
1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, Chicago, Illinois.
But are being threatened with unbelievable consequences for simply sharing their First Amendment rights. So we'll get into that. Congressman, thanks for...
Got some music on WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. This squirrel is on my radio. Yeah. Love the station. It's fun.
Una condición que aumenta cerca de 5 veces el riesgo de un derrame cerebral.
1200 WRTO, Chicago.
Síntomas, latidos irregulares, palpitaciones, dolor de pecho, falta de aliento, fatiga o mareo. Hable con su doctor.
Palermo Bakery 7312 West Avon Park. Palermo Bakery 7312 West Avon Park.
Okay, so it missed 1220 and jumped to 1240. This is WSBC Chicago.
Che navigano nell'internet, Cremendo, Gino e Maria Nunzia.
Activity alone
from agriculture
Tuned
here
it
in
back.
Wisconsin generates 104.8
Really important that you point the radio where you need to pick up the station. This is 1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin. It's an agro station. If you want to learn about farming,
So if somebody wants to
you listen to the station.
get you to come to their school or something like that, how do they get a hold of you? What's the system?
Certainly. So on our Alice in Dairyland website, AliceInDairyland.com, there is a...
Vi ricordiamo come sempre di servirvi dei prodotti e presso le
Faint signal here. I think it's 1260 WEKZ in Monroe, Wisconsin. 60 miles away. Terk might be able to make it sound better. I don't think so, though.
Today, as we continue the rich tradition of Lafayette County News. Hello, and welcome everyone to a fresh week and our Monday version of Lafayette County News. Hopefully you're having yourself a great day today, and hopefully you'll be doing your very best to help make this be a great day in Lafayette County.
Lafayette County, okay.
About 5 minutes with my big yard, right? Just zip it.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. They'll just rush more in a hurry.
Yeah, exactly.
Power and a whole lot of fun. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
1280 WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
Coming up. Matt, always a pleasure to talk to you. Look forward to talking to you again soon, okay?
You bet, Steve. Thanks so much for having us. I hope
Thanks,
you have a
buddy.
great rest of your day.
You as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. And again, that is Matt Hart. Matt does all the announcing for the Illini State Pullers events.
Nie mają obowiązku wstrzymywać zaliczki podatkowej, jeżeli mieszkamy.
1300 WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
Natomiast jeżeli przenieśliśmy się za granicę, to wtedy te zaliczki podatkowe są wstrzymywane. Mało tego...
1310 WIBA, Madison.
Good morning, Sun 77 in Madison. This year's CrossFit Games in Madison.
So there you go. We got the call letters and frequency 1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin. Took a little finessing if you saw me tune back just a little bit there to get it. Because when I turned forward, I got 1330 with those mixing stations.
Announcing the location for the 2024 games
Awesome.
at the end of this season. The 2023 cross.
The Titans for 4 years. They call it a career. But we're not going to pay money.
Two mixing stations on 1330 here. One is WNTA Rockford, the one you're listening to, and the other one is WKTA Evanston, Illinois. One is west and one is east. That's why it's coming in like this.
Depth chart. Someone named Josh Ball out of Marshall, 4th round pick, looks to be the backup. Should Mark hold up? Josh Ball's a huge guy, 315, but nothing about it. Here it is.
Music there, 1360 is WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois.
Never a good combination. Milli Vanilli also some MC Hammer back there as well.
Milli
Gets the
Vanilli.
beat, 92.3 and 98.9.
No way.
Mostly 90s. Totally awesome.
Totally awesome, dude. I like this guy. 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. This guy's great. I love these DJs on the AM band.
There is redemption in it. How so? Because
That locked on really good. I haven't had a good lock on 1390 in a while.
change,
Let's check it out.
change that we would
Skywave.
not make on our own to cause us to grow.
Boy, I haven't had it come in this good in a long time. WGRB. This is Chicago, Illinois, Gospel Radio.
Left of Paul's life. For he will be
We've only a handful of Tiger sponsorships left, so call us now. 608-819-8255. You don't want to miss out on a partnership that will be more profitable than your fantasy football team. 608-819-8255. This deal is a guaranteed touchdown.
WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Up North News Radio with Pat Kreitlow.
A guy named Bill out in the Conowat. Bill's got some thoughts.
Tune it and it goes away. Bring it back.
for integrity.
Cool.
Yeah, Stockholm's Brew Pub in Geneva. That's a nice place.
1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
Yeah, we got the 10, but we've got one left of the 15, and we don't get a whole lot of those in. And
shopping on the radio. Get your cordless phone out and dial up.
Saturday, what I did was I put together a sandwich and burger deal, and I had that kick off the show, and I did have stock.
Dimensions today. Change your smile and change your life.
I'm so thankful that I've had it done, that I don't have to worry now. There are millions of people just like Jim.
Yeah, jump right to 1440 here, WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
Well, each day is a constant battle. He's found a supply depot that has everything he needs to survive.
I'll take 2 sodas, some beer, bread, toilet paper, milk, and one of those incredibly delicious cinnamon buns.
Music there's Iron Country, 1490 WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. Awesome. So you get this little bit of crackling sometimes. I don't know if the newer, this is an older model. This is like 5 years old. On real faint stations, it might crackle in like this a little bit. Hopefully, I'm going to do an evening band scan because I haven't done one. So maybe I have the issue with the faint stations coming in. They'll crackle back and forth as the tuning light's kind of locking back and forth. This is 1500 WPJX, Zion, Illinois. Now we could try to stop that maybe with the loop. Can't outrun the music, but yeah, it stopped that from happening. Cool. Have to keep that in mind. Good song. Turn this up. Getting some power, more volume to these low power stations. That could be 1520 WLUV. Yeah, these are tough stations to pick up here.
Power to the dinner. Yeah, there's ways of making a little bit more out of it. I think this is actually something I feel like comes back to.
This I think is 1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. We're nearing the end of this, so let's just go ahead and enter it in. Yep, just comes in better sounding here. It's bigger antenna and larger speaker. Better tone, pick it up.
Or if you are single and you typically are eating at home alone, what does your dinner typically look like?
배터리의 장모가 열병에 걸렸.
1590 WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
병마를 꽂았으니까 열병이 떠나갔다 그랬습니다. 그러니까 이렇게 때로는 자기 실수로 인해서 또이
Wants to try to lock. Let's see if we can improve it. 1620. Traffic Advisory Radio, Lake County, Illinois.
Wellington, expect for OC to roadwork. Okay, now D. Convoy closing road toward Grand Avenue and Green, expect for OC to Waterman improvements. Sidewalk Road. From Lewis Avenue and Beach Park, expect for OC to Waterman.
So that passive loop can really help make a difference with your 2400D. Terk Advantage is a nice loop, by the way. There's others out there, but that one just seems to be the best that I've used. I like it. Of course, you can make your own, too.
It's this sense of like, no, God is in charge, you know, and our bodies are going to start to
640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin, relevant radio, I believe.
You know, prepare ourselves really for that separation of the soul from the body, which we call death, and to kind of allow that to take place peacefully, and to alleviate suffering when possible and in reasonable ways, but also not to them.
I appreciated the emailed estimate and text message communication about the repairs. Thanks, Blake. Schedule your appointment.
I'm liking these solid locks with this DSP. Nice. 1670 WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, I'm back from Greece.
So 1690, this is our last station, WBON, Chicago, Illinois, or Berwyn, Illinois.
Hey, for me and you. You ought to check out my Facebook. I took pictures of all kinds.
And that should be it. We shouldn't be picking up 1700 till later tonight. because I can usually pick up KBGG out of Des Moines, Iowa to the west. So there it is. Cool. We'll turn that down. We'll turn this off so I don't run the batteries dead. So there it is, the daytime band scan with the Panasonic RF-2400D. Hope you enjoyed this. This is cool. Great radio for $28. Really impressed with the AM band scan going through there. Fantastic. Picking up a lot of faint stations. It's definitely outperforming the Skywave for sure. Turn that off too. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Links below if you guys want to check it out. I think there's even product links. Like I said, if you don't like shop on Amazon, there's some people that don't like Amazon. That's fine. You may have to pay a premium. There's I think a clickable thing on the video now. It takes you to these sidebars. That's nice too. It supports the channel too as well when you see those. So if you click a sidebar and order a radio, definitely I'm a YouTube affiliate. They have that program now, which is kind of interesting. So all those things help out. They really do. And you'll hear channels like myself say this all the time, but we try to give a positive review on something that you'd be interested in. Sometimes we give a negative one if it's a crummy product, and we give you alternatives to that product. Just something to keep in mind. This one here, is there an alternative to the Panasonic RF-2400D? Yes, there is. The Sony ICF-506, which runs on AA batteries as well, and has an AC hookup. I like that radio, and it performs very similar to this radio. And I do like the audio of the 506 slightly better than this one. Just my opinion. Some people might have a different opinion. So another radio to look at is the Sony 506. I'll try to include that in the iCard section as a review for you to check out, or at the end of this video, you can check out the 506 and see which one you like the most. They're both great radios. So I hope you enjoyed this. Give a big like if you did. 2, if you like Panasonic radios and want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future band scans, future reviews. Always on the lookout for a good Panasonic radio. You guys know me. Love Panasonic. And 3, comment below what you think about the classic RF-2400D. It's been out for a long time. Still a great radio. Definitely worthy addition, or for your first or only radios. Just fine. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in my next video.